Some more on this. Our senior law enforcement analyst, the former FBI Deputy Director Andrew McCabe, is joining us. He's the author of the book, The Threat: How the FBI Protects America in the Age of Terror and Trump. Andrew, we know former President Trump is litigious. Does this new suit, from your perspective, have any merit?
Very, very little. It's almost impossible to imagine, Wolf. And it's absolutely easy to understand why he's doing it. This is a very basic and time-honored strategy of the former president. He files lawsuits in order to delay legal action that's pending against him. And as you know, he has been subpoenaed to appear before Ms. James and her investigators on January 7th. He assiduously, I'm sure, does not want to make that appearance. And so he's thrown up this lawsuit as a way of distracting attention from her efforts and to try to push this thing into a separate channel, attacking her as being somehow biased against him. Unfortunately, there's no right to be investigated by someone who likes you. And that's essentially what the claims in this suit come down to.
The lawsuit cites comments that the New York Attorney General Letitia James made in her 2018 campaign. She's vowed to aggressively go after Trump. Could those comments by her come back to haunt her?
They could, Wolf. It's entirely possible that a court that looks at this claim determines that those comments were inappropriate. They maybe were things that she should not have said. Maybe they cast a light on her office that makes it appear as if she's headhunting or going after the former president. Unfortunately, I don't think it goes much further than that. It's not an issue of conflict of interest. There's no allegation that she has a personal interest that would prohibit her from doing her job here. And let's be honest, I investigated many drug dealers and organized crime members and terrorists over the course of my time in the FBI. I didn't like any of them. And it's very common for prosecutors and to say things and announcements of indictments and different developments in a case, talking about how strenuously they're going to go after the defendant. People say things like that all the time. Nothing much comes of that.
Yeah, Trump's lawyers say this is all political. But how much do these legal battles, Andrew, these legal battles like this one, actually delay investigations into Trump's dealings?
It will absolutely delay progress in this civil investigation. And specifically, it will likely result in delaying his appearance for a deposition. His son, Eric, was also deposed earlier in this investigation. He resisted appearing. He was ultimately ordered by the court to appear, and he did sit for deposition. I expect that that's what will happen here, but this lawsuit will have the effect of adding months to that process.
This is just one of many legal investigations facing the former president, right?
That's absolutely right. He is, of course, he has come within a criminal investigation that's being conducted by the Manhattan DA's office. That inquiry continues to this day. We know that the Manhattan DA has recently impaneled a new grand jury to continue hearing evidence in that case. So some big decisions coming up in that one as the DA prepares to step away from his job at the end of the year. So we'll see a lot of very concerning legal actions on the horizon for the former president.
Andrew McCabe, thanks so much for joining.